everyone. Now that we are seriously approaching summer, some of us are definitely in the warm weather already. It's time to start talking about summer stuff, makeup, accessories. Today we're going to talk about summer shoes. So I have 5 shoe styles that I want to recommend to you. These are the 5 most frequently worn type of shoes that I wear. I do have specific examples to share with you, but there are lots of options at lots of price points. So be sure to open up the description box where I will link a few different options at different price points if you need a starting place to do some shopping. Alrighty, so in no particular order, number 1 style of shoe I would recommend for the warmer months is an espadrille. Now, you can go with a wedge, you can go with a flat. I'll share a couple of examples. This one is sort of a hybrid. It's an espadrille with sort of a sneaker bottom, but this is what I would call a flat form. It does give you a little bit, maybe about an inch of height off the ground, but it's not elevated. I don't love a closed toe in the summer. Where I live in San Antonio, if you don't know me, I live in San Antonio. It's really, really hot and my feet get hot, so a closed toe isn't my favorite, but this is a great, very affordable option. It comes in other colors. This one happens to be from Walmart. Another version I have, unfortunately, is discontinued, but that is sort of the point. If you find a great shoe that holds up, that is a classic, hold on to it. Doesn't mean you have to run out and get a whole new pair of shoes, although don't we all love the excuse to go get another pair of shoes? These were from Tory Burch. Tory Burch does have espadrilles this season, but they're more of the full wedge, like the wedge, they're like a platform type. I'll link them below, but I prefer this one, the more traditional shape. And then this is the most recent one, and I have to say super comfortable, slightly better price point than the Tory Burch option. I love this new idea of a clear strap. It really elongates the leg, and that way it goes with every outfit. There's nothing to clash with it. And this is a little bit of a higher wedge, but I can assure you these are very comfortable to walk around. The plastic doesn't bite into your skin. If plastic is not your thing, this does come with leather straps as well in a variety of colors. Next, we're gonna have, probably for me, the most worn shoe is some sort of block heel. You're also gonna notice there is a pattern in the color choices. I'm a big fan of a nude tone shoe. So these you've seen all over the internet. Last year, they're back with a vengeance. This year, these are the ones from Dolce Vita. Now, they do have this style, this braided style, in a lower heel and an actual flat. I'll make sure I link those below. But these are such a versatile shoe, and it's because they go with everything. Now, these do come in other colors, like actual colors and different like skin tones if you want to match it more closely to your own skin tone. But when I say it goes with everything, I'm not just talking about the color. I am talking about the versatility. These can be super casual. You can wear them with jeans, any kind of pants, skirts, dresses. You can dress them up a bit. I wouldn't say they're dressy. I wouldn't wear it to a dressy occasion, but they lend a little bit more, a step up from another pair of shoes I'm going to share. They're dressier than flats, let's put it that way. So, or slides. So they do go with a lot of things. So these are my most worn shoe across the board because they just go with everything. And if I'm going to pack one pair of shoes for a vacation in the summer, it's going to be these. The next style I'm going to recommend is something that's a bit more dressy, and that is a heeled sandal. These are my go-to. I actually got these last year and excited to see that they are back. This is from Vince Camuto, which is one of my favorite brands. And the heel shape makes these a little more dressy. Now, I do wear these casually as well, but because of the shape, this is a really versatile shoe. It can be worn in a dressier occasion. You can wear it a little more casual if you want. There are more formal versions of heeled sandals. Maybe the heel's a little higher, maybe the material's maybe a metallic or just something more dressy. Definitely something to have in mind. If you want something that's very simple, not exactly a stiletto, but a higher heel, I love these. These are a really affordable option. Of course, you can make them casual, but just the shape of it, it's just a very elegant, very simple silhouette. So you could make these go however you want. You can make them casual. You can wear them in a super dressy situation. These do come in other options. There's a metallic version, like a pale gold, I think, that would actually go really well in a dressy occasion. but you're never gonna go wrong with nude shoes. You're just not. On the opposite end of the spectrum, I'm gonna end with 2 recommendations for non-dressy shoes. And first are flats, slides to be specific. I love a slide in the summertime, kick them off, slide them right on. This particular pair is a classic, the Tory Burch Miller sandals. I've had this pair for years and years and years. I don't think this exact color is still available. I think this was limited edition, but it comes in a multitude of shades. And if I had to do it all over again, I would have gone with one of the patent leather options that's closer to my skin tone, and I may eventually pick up another one of them. This is another classic. This is definitely inspired by the Hermes slide, which I do not own. This one is from Sam Edelman, much better price point than the Hermes, but if people are copying it, it's for a good reason. It's because it's a classic. It's gonna last a really long time. I've had these also for years, and these have held up incredibly well. Again, come in a variety of colors. I tend to go with neutrals on shoes in particular. They're a little bit more of an investment than a shirt you may wear a few times. So I don't mind paying a little bit more for shoes that I know I'm gonna wear over and over and over, and price per wear, these have definitely made these very budget friendly. And then lastly, I wanna recommend a white sneaker. It is so on trend. I'm laughing because years ago I said never wear sneakers unless you're working out, and now I'm eating my words. I've eaten them many times. I'll eat them again. Throwing on a white pair of sneakers with a dress, with a skirt, with joggers just changes the whole look of an outfit, makes it a lot more accessible, and we're all about more comfort. That's been the shift for sure since 2020. So a few pairs I want to recommend, and these all come in different kind of colors, and the styles may change a little bit, but sort of a low profile white sneaker. These are from Madewell. I believe these are called the sidewalk sneakers. I have swapped out the shoelaces for the no tie one, so these are a slip-on. I don't have to bother with ties. I will link to those below. They're separate from this. They do come with actual shoelaces. Another version that I really enjoy, you've seen these, I'm sure, all over the internet. These are from Dolce Vita. These, because it's white, it's gonna reflect really weird on camera, but it's hard for you to see, but it's white leather with lots of little perforations. Let's see if you can see it. There you go. You can see all the little perforations. These are very hard to find, very limited sizing available, but they have very, very similar ones. There are a lot of white sneaker options out there. I'll link to a few more. And if you want one that it's definitely an athletic shoe, but I think it can kind of go either way. You can't go wrong. Oh, look at that white. This is gonna be hard to see on camera, so I'm gonna insert a picture. An Adidas sneaker, all white, white stripes, white shoe is always a classic. You can't go wrong with this, and it can be worn to work out. If you are limited on space, like say you're packing for a trip, a pair of sneakers like this, you can wear sightseeing with your dresses and your joggers and shorts and whatever, and then you can get your workout in with these as well. So those are 5 shoe styles I highly recommend having for the late spring, moving into summer months. They are classics. There are all kinds of variations. This is just a starting point. I'd love to hear from you. What are some specific styles of shoes, or actually specific brands or shoe models that you really enjoy? I would love to get that kind of feedback. I do tend to gravitate toward the same shoe and wear it over and over and over. I had a bootie that I wore pretty much every single day, fall and winter, and now I'm starting to fall into that same pattern for spring, summer. So I'd love to get some more shoe ideas from you. Hope you all are well. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.